Double busy, getting busy, do. Yo, what's up, it's me, the double busy. So, I've been wanting to play the big three, Duchess Matilda of Tuscany, Duke William the Conqueror, and I did not know who this guy was before, but when I went into New Game in 1066, there he is, Emir Yahya. So that's perfect, because I've been playing a lot of Iberia lately. We did Uniting the Spanish Thrones, we did Reconquista, we did Portugal, so now we can do Al-Andalus, or Al-Andalusia. Emir Yahya, Duke of Toledo of the Dhunnunid clan. The Kingdom of Toledo will be established in the late 11th century, when the King of Leon takes over the eponymous city. This eradication of Emir Yahya and his influence means that the Dhunnunid family will lose its hold on the region, where they have reigned for generations. Through manipulating your rivals and finding more allies, do you have what it takes to challenge the kings of the Iberian Peninsula and change history for the Dhunnunid house? So let's turn on Iron Man. Let's go in our game rules, significant for everybody. Make sure that's set to never. And then we can go ahead and start. Emir Yahya ibn Ismail of the Dhunnunid Emirate, 53 years old and fine health. He is always just, so a little bit of stewardship and learning. Vassal opinion is important, as clans, as we'll discuss soon, and a virtue to the muwalladies. Diligent, +1 in everything but some stress gain. Compassionate, +2 to diplomacy, which is important, but also a little bit of dread decay. And it's hard to put anyone in the dungeons, and it's also hard to be mean to anybody or execute anyone. Okay, skilled tactician, 3 stars, always has that. Now, exactly which one changes depending on your save file. Gallant is pretty good, getting the prowess, the knight effectiveness, and the advantage. I don't really care about the romance, eloping, and marriages because we're so old it doesn't matter. And frankly, I would rather get Overseer because of the control growth, and then you can combine that with some of the stewardship stuff to get the golden obligations, and then work over here on vassal opinion. The reason why vassal opinion is so important is that we are a clan government. The way the clan works is your opinion affects your levies. So right here, 17% from opinion. Now, if they're not your rightful liege, you only get half of that. Also notice, though, not only do you get half because they're not the rightful liege, you get a -5 opinion hit because you're not the rightful liege. And if you don't have an alliance with a powerful clan vassal, you take an even bigger opinion hit. And the way we start out is we control Madrid, Toledo, and Malagon. Our son controls Molina, Cuenca, and Ucle. He is also our heir. We have a grandson that's 2 years old. Sheikh Ismail ibn Yahya of Molina, 24 years old, son and player heir, is honest, compassionate, and vengeful, a skilled tactician, so he's always good in martial. Okay, then our daughter is married to this guy, so this guy's our son-in-law, and he actually has 5 counties. So you would think more powerful than us, but if you run forward a day, we go from 2,600 to 3,000, so we actually have quite a few more. And our other vassal is this guy over here, Sheikh Yahya. He's also good at martial skill. So we need opinion, specifically opinion with our powerful vassals, to make sure we get as many levies as possible. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and do some save scumming until I can get the Overseer tree automatically. Alright, there we go, Overseer. So now we're getting control growth, dread gain, fort level, army maintenance, levy reinforcement, mercenary costs, control, absolute control, and more control growth. Okay, now because we are so old and we're going to be conquering, we want to get golden obligations, just to be able to get paid for some hooks on people who won't ransom. Then we're going to go down the administrator tree in order to get vassal opinions. So we don't care about claiming throne, but vassal levy contribution, domestic affairs efficiency, direct vassal opinion, counselor opinion, tax and levy contributions, and then more vassal opinion, including diplomacy and stewardship. So let's get some taxes to be able to do men-at-arms and create titles. We do have a rival down here in Niebla, Sheikh Mohammed. Since we're compassionate, we're not exactly going to set out to do harm to him, but if the opportunity presents itself, we'll certainly show our rival a thing or two. For our primary spouse, we want someone good at diplomacy, and she's a very beautiful woman, so Khadija or Khadija will be our first spouse. Now, wait until you get that spouse, because if you marry other spouses, depending on the order that they come in, will kind of mess things up. Especially for your son and heir, that's important. Munya is not particularly interesting, but she is willing to matrilineally marry some fairies to bring them into our lands. Fat is an organizer, so he can help move our troops quickly. Mundir is also an organizer, so he will help. In terms of commanders, I now have 2 organizers, but I don't have any military engineers, so I'm going to ask the ladies in court to attract some. Females were unmarried in the court. Right now I only have 2, Visclavara and Munya. Okay, let's matrilineally marry her, anybody who is an engineer. Only Suleiman and Muzaffradin. Right, well, let's go ahead and marry her to Suleiman because he's a Bedouin and Ashari, so she'll be more likely to work with him. As far as knights go, Ifsir is only 33 years old and a clearly better knight than any of these other people, so we'll go with Ifsir. None of our Fairies are very skilled, and I certainly don't want my son dying in battle since he's my only heir, so we'll send the herald to invite more. Unfortunately, my powerful vassals aren't particularly skilled counselors, but they are in their best positions that they can possibly be in. So I'm going to go ahead and make Welai Muhammad my steward, since Welai Jihad is just absolutely terrible at what he does. As for my son, Kinwal will be a good spouse because of her stewardship skills and her diplomacy. For a secondary spouse, the daughter of Amir Ali bin Mujahid is going to be good for an alliance, but it will only last my lifetime, so my son won't have to worry about not being able to conquer those territories in his future. While my son can afford the time to look for beautiful or intelligent women, I don't have much time left in this world. So, I don't care about having more children. In fact, I don't want more heirs mucking up the succession for my son. I would like intelligent women who can educate or teach some stewardship. Since our clans rely on each other's opinion and support, and my son's opinion is taking a major hit because we are not allies, I'll go ahead and negotiate an alliance with him. In looking for a court physician, one of my wives is a wise woman, and particularly intellectual. Since my vassals don't see me as their de jure liege, I'm going to go ahead and aim for the kingdom of Andalusia. And I only need 1 more county and a significant sum of gold to do so, and another duchy title. First, I will aim south and go for my weakest opponent, Wali Amir Abd al-Malik. He's all by himself in Cordoba. A simple conquest of the county will do. Well, if there's one good thing I'm good at, it's capturing prisoners. And this is the main guy. Now, if I enforce demands, I get some fame and stuff. I don't think I get his money. I want to go ahead and ransom him. Oh, he's only going to pay me 25 gold for himself? Okay, well that's fine. I'll take it. Okay, let's see. Here he is. He's got 120 gold, and we've got 236. Let's see what happens when we enforce demands. So, nope. I don't think we did. No, we did not get the 120 gold from him. Okay, so good thing we ransomed him. My rival, Sheikh Mohammed's wickedness, has always bothered me, but recently, it's been getting on my nerves more than ever. I want to get back at him for this behavior, but what form should my reprisal take? Well, as a just man, I don't think it would be wise to spread scandalous rumors, and I'm too compassionate to write a witty poem mocking his failings, so I will call out his uncouth behavior directly to his face. When I went up to Sheikh Mohammed to give him a piece of my mind, he retorted with a slew of insults and abuse of his own. The exchange was seen by many in the realm as childish, and we have both lost face as a result. I think it's all his fault for being so skeptical in the first place. Looking south, my next weakest opponent is not Emir Abad, but is Emir Baris ibn Habus, and right now he doesn't have any allies. Cabra or Granada? His capital or his neighboring? His capital indeed. A new Faris, Suleiman? Is he worthy? No, not quite. But he would be a good backup. Alright, Conquest for the Wilaya of Granada. Oh no, I was wounded by Naib Yuba. I hope I am able to survive. Thankfully, I have lost the trait wounded thanks to my wife. Still, I must rest and allow Suleiman to handle the siege. Oh, interesting. My secondary wife, Emira bint Ali, has gained the trait pregnant. Praise Allah, has given birth to a perfect little daughter. Will you become my child? And what shall I call you? Randa? Help me, Randa. May you grow strong and wise, my daughter. Excellent. A prisoner to ransom. My lord, the malady is contagious. Be wary. My wife, Emira Randa, holds me back. The diseased body of a commoner, skin marred by rashes and bumps, rests upon the table. Anyone who comes into contact with the corpse risks infection. And I was planning an outing that will take me close to Niebla, the holding of my rival, Emir Muhammad. But no, I'm compassionate. He will have a dignified burial. Okay, let's go for golden obligations to be able to demand payment for hooks. Anybody able to pay? Nope, not yet. Hopefully in the near future. Ooh, we caught that guy himself. Alright, let's see if we can ransom him. Ha! Yeah! Look at that. If there's one thing we're good at, it's capturing prisoners. Ooh, look at all these prisoners. Yes. How about you? Nope, but for a favor? Yes. And now we'll make him pay for that favor. Now it's already paying off. We're at war, so maybe we have to wait till we're not at war anymore. Okay, enforce demands. So be it. Disband all of our troops. And now demand payment. Excellent. Unfortunately, we only got one payment out of him instead of 2 payments. Alright, in order to create the Kingdom of Andalusia, first we need an extra duchy title. So let's go ahead and create Duchy of Cordoba. And now I believe that we can do the Kingdom of Andalusia. Excellent. Rank gained, we are now a mighty Sultan. Sultan Yahya II Ibn Ismail of the Dhunnunid Sultanate. I cannot help but notice the nepotism you treat your son and heir Prince Ismail with, my liege. My vassal Walai Muhammad has sought me out, looking to settle what he perceives as a slight, me not having an alliance with him. A concession from you would soothe my temper. Say, lessons in the art of diplomacy? Being just and compassionate, I will speak well of you. Seeing as how opinion in both Granada and Cordoba are low, and I'm working on control, and opinion even here at home is a little low because of offensive wars, I will wait to reconcile my new territories. Alright, that seems like a good spot to end the first episode. See you on the next one. Double busy, getting busy, do.